Cold beer, fan, lemonade butt kicker. It's a good orange drink. Actually, orange drink is in here, and it was in the freezer. A huge ice cube in there. And we got Mama Bratwursti. Bratwurst aus Deutschland. And Rösti Brumbury hash browns from Germany. There's Benjamin's time. Pretty good. The roasties. Kel says she doesn't want one. I was gonna put some hollandaise sauce on them, but it's gone because she likes to suck out of the carton. And Benjamin's get 2 bratwursts. Dos. I think Benjamin's gonna have 4 roasties. 4 roasties. There you go, Benjamin. And some curry ketchup.
I give it to him.
Deutsches Essen. Heute Abend. German food tonight. It's working, it's working. Alright, where's that cheese, man? I got a new cheese today. Got this one from France. Man, the refrigerator smells like it. Till you open it up, it's like, whoop! Man, let's get some of that cheese, man. It's 59 crowns. That's like €2, like $3, less than $3, man, from France. Smells wonderful. Fromage de Dux. Man, I love this kind of cheese from France. Ooh, man, it's gonna be so good. Alright, put it over here. Oh yeah. Alright, I'm gonna eat it on this roasty. Let's get it open, man. It's 220 grams, man. It's big. Big piece, man. Big piece of goodness. Some goodness from France. Ho ho, man. One of the reasons why I have a lot of trouble living in the USA anymore, man. You never get a piece of cheese like this in the US. Never. For under $3. Amen. Let's get some. It smells wonderful. Look at that. Oh man. This is not brie. This is some serious good gooey squishy aromatic. Oh man. Borderline. Yeah, in the US, old people in the US, you had this in the refrigerator, you open it up, they like tell you to eat it outside. Oh man. Oh man. Pungent, creamy, smooth. It's amazing. I need to put it on my roasty. It's absolute heaven. You have a perfect hash brown. Some of this delicioso, delicios. French, stinky, creamy. I'm gonna eat it. Yes, I'm gonna eat it. Amazing. Now after that cheese, I'm gonna have, let's see if I can find something a little single lid on. Have a biryani. I haven't had one of these in a long time. I remember when it came out, it was the early 2000s. My father-in-law was kind of crazy about it. Then I've got to turn off down the music. Let's have this Spiani. Spianski. České pivo. This is 11 degree Jedenotska. I remember it always had good carbonation, good bubbles. Crisp, refreshing taste on a hot day. Don't want to take my eye out. Well, don't pop like Gambrinus. So let's see. Yep, still crisp, refreshing, and a little bit bitter. It's a bitter like a German. Bitter like reminds me of Jever, German beer. It's from like the North Sea. Definitely bitter. Very good though. On sale for 14 crowns. Can't beat it. It's like always one of the few things left in the Czech Republic that is cheap. It's the České pivo, the beer. Oh, and that French cheese I just had. Oh my goodness. 220 grams. It was amazing. I'm looking forward to my next roasty with cheese on top. I don't think I'm going to have any bratwurst. No bratwurst for me. I'm going to have the roasty, that cheese, and I have some good quality Czech ham left. A couple pieces. That's what I'm going to have for dinner and beer. Yep. Today was brutal. Brutal. It was, again, almost 40 Celsius. That's okay now, we have the fan. At least there's a cool off here. Where I'm from, Atlanta, if it's 98 during the day, it's going to be 90 at night. So, there's no cool off. Unless it rains, which it rains every other day. It rains often and it comes down in buckets. But then, if it rains during the day, it comes down in buckets and it's flooding everywhere. It'll cool off for like maybe just an hour. Then it'll go back up and it'll be all humid and sweaty and steamy and nasty. And yeah, the nights are insane. At least here it's going to be 19 Celsius, man. It's like in half. That doesn't happen. It's the southeastern part of the U.S. It's a jungle, man. Nights can be worse than during the day. We all got air conditioning. Can't live it without it. Some people got two full, units, huge units to cool the house, and they put window units in the windows and ceiling fans in every room. My parents' house, yeah. Got 5 rooms have ceiling fans, and there's two heat pumps that are also AC units. Cool and heat both levels. But I had friends. I remember their parents' house in the 80s, 90s. We had air conditioning there. It worked just fine. So, but they would have the same, and then they would have window units. Like in the basement, they had like 2 window units. Outside, it would be 100 degrees. Inside, it would be 60. You needed a jacket. Some parts of the house, you could see your breath in the summertime. It was that cold. You get ear infections and sore throats. At least one every summer, 1 or 2. my European German friends come visit, you know, they would be, as soon as like 2 weeks after being in the U.S., they would have sore throats, have a cold, and have to lay in bed with a fever just because of the air conditioning and all our ice. My huge ice cube is melting, but you can see it here. It's kind of wobbling back and forth in there. Making my little cocktail. I got some of this hum. Some of this Targa orange. They didn't have any Fanta, but this is better than Fanta. Get it in the Czech Republic. I think it's from the Czech Republic, Targa. Aranciata. Maybe it's from Italy, I don't know. But I think it's made here though. So it's all in Czech on the back. It doesn't say nothing about. Doesn't say anything about Italy or. It's all in Czech. Oh, I see a Slovak email address. I think it comes from Slovakia. But there's a Czech email address and a Slovak one, so yeah. This is really good stuff, and it's always really cheap. It's like, you get this big bottle for 29 crowns. It's pretty good. Benjamin's asking for a Coke, but he likes to be served, so Mama's gonna get him a Coke. Mama, give me a cherry. Before they all get eaten. Got some gummy cherries from Germany today. Alright, battery's going dead. Gonna chill out some more. It's nice and cool now. Think about that, bro. Out of touch, out of touch, touch, out of touch, out of touch. There's another ladybug. Oh, he's flying away. Oh. Let me turn down the Cheska Hudba. Where'd he go? There he is, right there. The Barushka got through the screen. We have a yellow jacket nest that's over by our other window. I mean, get some spray and get rid of them. But we have screens on too, so we just open the ones with screens. Let the ladybugs find their way in. Maybe he'll come for my beer review. Gonna do a beer review. New beer, Konrad. I'll just start it right now. I had Konrad beer. I don't know. More than 10 years ago. So it's been around since 18 something. I remember I wasn't very thrilled with it. I don't remember if I had the 10, 11, or 12. They had the 10, 11, and 12. It was on sale for 12 crowns. I know it's a low budget beer. Yeah, when they start labeling it in English, then you know they're exporting it. That's what they do with the cheap Czech beers. They export them, like to the USA. They probably sell them for like $5 or $6 a can. This one costs 50 cents. 50 cents. Yes, sir. Oh, when they got all kinds of languages on them. All kinds of big description. You know they're exporting them to the UK and the USA, probably Australia. There's all kinds of info there. The Konrads. Ooh, 5.2% alcohol. Yeah, I usually always like the 12s because so I just had a Sviani, about 11 degree. Sviani, yeah. Sviani is a very decent beer. Bitter, good carbonation, refreshing on a super hot day. Fan is still blowing on me. But yeah. Konrad. Does it say right there? Pivovar. Liberec. Liberec. The old German name is Reichenberg, and this is what I'm gonna lead to I'm gonna get on to the next part of this name, Konrad. You will not meet very many Czech people named Konrad anymore. Maybe in the 1990s, they were probably senior citizens. Bratislavice. So, it's a town near Reichenberg, which is in the old Sudetenland, where it was predominantly German speaking. In fact, my great grandmother was from that region. Of course, she went to the USA, immigrated. She married a Bohemian Czech speaker. Her name was Anna Maria Szymon. Simon or Shimon? Simon. But I looked her up and found her in the archives, like her birth record and what religion they were and all that kind of stuff. Freidenke. Everything was in German. There was no Czech in anything. So, but on my Czech side, yeah, Mr. Josef František, Josef Franz. You know anything about Czech history? Everybody was called, all the men were called Franz Josef or Josef Franz back then. So anyway, Konrad. Oh yeah, Konrad Adenauer. You know who he was? He was the first post-World War II president of the Federal Republic of Germany. I think he was in the CDU. He was a conservative. You know, after Konrad Adenauer, he was the first German president after World War II. So lots of Germans were named Konrad. I'm sure back then there were some Czech, but it's a very typical German name. So I'm sure there's probably not very many Konrads left in the Czech Republic. They're all probably in their 80s or 90s. Probably living over there in the former Sudetenland, where 3 million German-speaking Bohemians and Moravians and Silesians were expelled. But yeah, I'm gonna open this beer up. Let's see how it is. The Konrad beer. Ja, boy. Hallo, Panne. Ja, sie da. Gib's mir bitte. Ich hab Durst. Ja, mam Giselle. Crack. Nazravi Prost to Konrad beer. Banatsku, 12 degree, 1,12. Prost, Nazravi. Cheers to beers. Rough. I got ice cold too. I have it in the freezer. Yeah, it's just one of those beers. You gotta be really thirsty. You gotta have been out mowing the lawn, lifting stuff, sweating your balls off. Where you lost, I don't know, a couple liters or a gallon of water. Get one of these ice cold out of the freezer. I mean, this right here reminds me of American beer. It reminds me of which one? Pabst Blue Ribbon, PBR, or no, Old Style's a lot smoother. This isn't that smooth. It's like Milwaukee beer. It's not as bad as the Beast. Milwaukee's best red can. Back what we drank in the 1980s, we used to funnel it because it was so bad. Funnel 3 small cans at a time on the beach in Florida. But yeah, it's rough, man. It reminds me of Schultheiss in Berlin in the 1990s, which I think is a East Berlin beer. I'm not sure. But I remember I hated that stuff because when I lived in Berlin in the 90s, all we had was, the best beers we had were Pilsner Urquell and České Budějovice, Budvar. We had Plzeňský Prazdroj, which is Pilsner Urquell, which is Czech beer. And then we had, but that's in West Berlin. I was there like 3 years after the wall came down, so 3 or 4 years, almost 4 years. But yeah, Czech beer was everywhere there. They had Beck's. I remember in West Berlin they had Beck's and Pilsen and Czech Budweiser. Those were the best you could get. And they had Foster's. They had Foster's on tap. I couldn't believe that. In big long glasses. I kid you not. They had Foster's. In Berlin. West Berlin. Then they had Schultheiss, which is terrible. It's worse. Schultheiss is worse than this. This, I mean, yeah. I don't know. I can drink one of these, the Conrads. But I'm probably not going to buy it again for another, I don't know. I don't think I'll ever buy it again. Why should I buy this one? I have, like, I can buy Sviani. Sviani was cheap too. It was only like 14, 15 crowns. In the bottle, you know, and I get 3 crowns back. I have my Kozo and I have all these other amazing beers, but yeah. Conrad, I wish you lots of luck in America. I know you can sell this beer in the USA for $5 a can plus tax. Probably even more. You just need to put a Czech flag on it. Because Americans are going to think it's like a German beer because it's called Konrad. Konrad Adenauer. The only reason why I'm able to get it down is because it's ice cold and there's a little bit of ice in it too. It was the perfect temperature for a shitty beer. I don't know what else I'm going to talk about tonight, but I'm going to give me some more of that cheese with the roasty. That was good. See ya. There's that pleasant cell. Pleasant, I won't call it a stench. You can smell the reefer. You can smell the good times in Kladno. Of course, in Prague, smell it every day. You just go out the door and you just like, it's automatic. But in Kladno, not many reefer smokers here. It's good, you know. I like people who smoke weed, but I'm not. My lungs are not that adept for inhaling weed anymore. Oh my god. I smoke plenty of cigarettes, filterless, and plenty of hashish and weed. Damage, and I had COVID 4 times, and I have the little test things to prove it, so I consider myself lucky to be alive. That's the end of this video. I'm probably gonna get some more of that good French cheese. Put it on. I have one more roasty, one more potato cake, hash brown, whatever the hell you want to call it. It's gonna be good. Smell the reefers, smell the Mary Jane, smell the Germans, they call it shit. Czechs, they call it trava, which means grass. There's a few other words, but yeah, I'm not going to get too far into it. It's not important. Peace. Night crawling. Waiting for the rain. Ooh, man, my snack is going to be so good. It's supposed to rain at 4:30 in the morning. I don't have to work. I'm off the whole week, so it's been so hot. Don't want to go anywhere. Don't want to pay tourist prices for nothing. And listen to a little bit of AC/DC and it's all good. Thursday night's cooking. Tonight we got pork loin, which was 90 crowns. It was like, I don't know, 2 kilos. Pork loin. They've already had quesadillas, but I'll be making a whole bunch of burritos. Got black beans, rice, and pork. I'm gonna be eating pork, and I'll make 6 burritos out of this. So, rice, sour cream, cheese, hot sauce. Oh yeah. Yeah. Wish I had some salsa, but I'm gonna use the peri-peri and some avocado. Some guacamole would be good. But I remember when I used to make these when I was 17 years old, working at Del Taco, these rice cups with chicken or beef. I don't think we had pork. Yeah, beans and rice, sour cream, and yeah. That's my dinner. That's the din-din for tonight. And burritos coming next. I can get to work soon. Alright. West Virginia area, Eastern Kentucky. Well, it's out there. You gotta trying to do. I got that much left and I ran out of tortillas. I got 3 burritos. I made 3 quesadillas and a burrito already. That's the rest of the cheese. I guess I'll have some beans and rice and puerco. I'm gonna roll this one up and put them in the fridge. That's it. Friday night, time to cook. I got a spicy, like, chili pepper from Hungary and 90 crowns worth of boneless pork chops. I will show you. Okay, it's doing. The pork, boneless pork chops. I grew up with them a lot. We ate them a lot, but I remember in the U.S. they were always tough. Guess we cooked them too fast. I always cook them slow. I'll cook them this way for about an hour. And then I'm going to put them in the oven with some Czech. These are Czech onions. These are really good ones. Czech onions are so much better. They're always little, but they're very tasty. Got a whole huge bag of them. I don't know, probably like 30 for €1. You can buy the big Chinese ones, but those are no good. Better get the Czech ones. The Český cibulky. And this is an actual chili pepper, as I was saying. Yesterday we had pork like that, black bean and rice burritos. And I made 6. I still got 2 more down there. Tonight, everyone wants to have pork with spätzle. So I'm going to make it kind of like a Hungarian, Greek-Mexican sauce. Infusion. Onions, pepper, other various spices. Been doing about 30 minutes now. A little bit longer. And the puerco is done. Get it out of the oven. Get my towel. Puerco is done. Let's see. I already took it off the skewer and chopped it up. But it's nice and melt in your mouth tender. You don't have to worry about flossing your teeth on this pork. I hate that. It's like in the US when we always had pork chops, you gotta go floss your teeth because it was always tough. But this, let's see. See, it just comes right off. Pull it right off. Just like that. Ooh, it's hot. Benjamin's hungry. So you got nice, rich, spicy sauce for Benjamin. And he wants sour cream on it, of course. I'll probably have sour cream on mine too.
I give it to him.
Benjamin! Oh, Mom, you gonna give it to him?
Yeah.
Okay. There. There's Benjamin's. Okay, that's it for this cooking and beer drinking marathon. I was off all week, but we didn't do nothing because it was too hot. You know, 38, 40 Celsius, I don't want to do anything. Just hide. I don't like the heat. Maybe if we had air conditioning, I would feel like going somewhere, but no. Still, Artois was on sale, 22 crowns. I'm gonna chill here at home. Probably eat me some of that pork with spätzle. Maybe a couple hours. Or maybe I'll eat one of my burritos I made yesterday. I don't know. I have some further leftovers and some rice, sausage stuff that I also made this week. So yeah, that's it for this cooking, beer drinking marathon. See you later. Click and subscribe.